One of the best young center backs in the world, or the best young center back up and coming for years and years to come. Matthijs de Ligt is being said to be ready to take the next step in his career and move away from Juventus. And that, of course, is from his agent, Mino Raiola. Of course, the agent that loves to make rumors for all of his players and all of his clients, likes of Erling Haaland, the likes of Zlatan Ibrahimovic, Paul Pogba, and of course Matthijs de Ligt, and so many more. But he is saying that Matthijs de Ligt is ready for the next step, and of course he is saying that de Ligt thinks so too. This is a very interesting turn of circumstances. Of course, Juventus are at a terrible rock bottom right now. De Ligt thought he was going to a top club, a winning club, where he could progress his career and progress his growth. But that has not happened. He has taken probably a step back since moving from Ajax. Right now, if he would have stayed at Ajax, I think he would have been in a better position personally with how good Ajax are and how good of a coach they have in Ten Hag. But guys, this is looking like a very interesting situation. And before we jump into things, guys, make sure to drop a comment down below and let me know what you guys think about Matthijs de Ligt and if you guys really think he's ready to move on. And where do you guys think he would move on to, or where would be the best landing spot for Matthijs de Ligt? Drop a comment down below, drop a like down below, it really helps me on the algorithm, and make sure to drop a sub. We're pushing for 350 before December. Guys, we're going to jump straight into things. So Matthijs de Ligt, at the age of 22, is 6'2". This year in the Serie A has played 14 matches, 1,200 minutes, and 1 goal. And he has played five games in the Champions League. Impressive. He's done very well. Of course, injuries have not been to his favor. Injuries has not helped de Ligt out at his time. And the chopping and changing of managers at Juventus has not helped at all and really has been bad for his growth, bad for his career, and hasn't helped him progress as a player as much as he probably would have liked. And he hasn't played a good style. There hasn't been a solid style at Juventus, and I think he needs to play with a top-class manager who can help him progress in the world of football. It's exactly what I saw at Manchester United with Mason Greenwood. We had Ole in there for 3 years, and personally, I think Mason Greenwood didn't progress or didn't grow in that 3 years. He didn't learn his position better. Of course, his finishing was unbelievable and kept growing, but he had his finishing. And now de Ligt needs that next move where he can be coached by a top manager, keep learning, keep progressing. And personally, like I just said, I think if he would have stayed at Ajax, he would have been in a way better position. But of course, after that season, it was never going to happen. Of course, him and Frankie were always going to move. But if you look at Ajax right now, they're doing unbelievable. A great side, great young team with a mix of experienced players, and one of the best managers in the world, in my personal opinion, in Erik ten Hag. And I think if de Ligt would have stayed there, he would have kept progressing under Ten Hag. And with the changing of Pirlo, so many different managers at Juventus in the past couple of seasons, it has not helped him. It has not helped him progress in his style of football, in his years of football. He needs to get a consistent top-class manager to help him. And I think he needs to play at a top-class club. Of course, it feels weird saying Juventus aren't a top-class club and aren't one of the big boys anymore. But right now, Juventus have fallen down the table so far. It's affecting many of their players' careers. Of course, de Ligt needs to move and get away from this side right now. I personally think, yes, Juventus are sitting in 5th place right now in the Serie A, or just a bit lower. And the unfortunate thing is here for de Ligt, he thought he was going to a top side that was going to be consistently winning the league, consistently challenging, playing for a top side that he could trust, and with quality players around him. This Juventus side has dipped so much, it's embarrassing. For me, if I was going to say he should move right now, and I do think he should move, I'm not sure if January is the right time. He has to go in the summer for me, because I think de Ligt is a top-class center back, and he has not been talked about enough at all these past couple of years since he has moved to Juventus. And I think, of course, I'm going to link him to my club. I think he should go to Manchester United. I think it'd be a great move. De Ligt besides Raphael Varane, that'd be an unbelievable move. Of course, Harry Maguire is still there, but who knows? Maybe Harry Maguire won't be in the plans. Maybe Ten Hag comes in and signs as the new manager after Ralph Rangnick moves up into the hierarchy. And maybe Ten Hag comes in, he's like, I want de Ligt. He's available, let's go get him. I could easily see that happening because I do not think Harry Maguire would fit a Ten Hag side that's fast, counter-pressing, holding the ball, possession. And I think it would be very interesting to see where the likes of de Ligt goes. I could see him moving to any of the top sides around the world. Of course, many teams would want him. I could see Bayern Munich even making an inquiry. Of course, Bayern doesn't usually splash the money, but there's so many big clubs that de Ligt could move to. And do I believe Mino Raiola is saying the truth? Right now, I do really believe it. Just in the state that Juventus is at, where de Ligt is in his career, he needs to move away from a club like that. And I know Juventus is such a historical, such a big name. And de Ligt For me, I think he would be saying he needs the next step in his career. He's 22. He wants to progress. He wants to keep moving up the table, and he knows he is a top class center back. Very few times Mino Raiola will say the truth, and I do believe this is one of the very, very few times he is saying the truth, and it is a true quote. But I'm sure we'll find out at some point coming up in the transfer rumors if De Ligt is really going to move or what's really happening and how he really feels. But till then, I do believe De Ligt's ready to move, and I hope he moves in this coming summer transfer window. But where to? That is a real question. Let me know what you guys think down below in the comments. Where do you think Matthijs de Ligt is going to go? And you think Mino Raiola is saying the truth? Let me know what you guys think down below in the comments. Drop a like, drop a sub, and I'll see you guys for the next one. Peace.